Today, we'll be merging two tenants together. Let's say we've got a 7x environment and we've got an 8x environment. This allows us to consolidate two tenants together and also pick and choose what data we want to move over. We'll take care of all the steps right up to the point we'll say which blueprints we want to migrate over. Let's jump into our vRealize Suite Lifecycle Manager. I'm going to start out by clicking on the services square in the upper right hand side. I'll then click on Identity and Tenant Management. On the left hand side, I'll go and choose Tenant Management. If you see something different from this window, it tells us that tenants haven't been enabled. In a previous video, we walked through the process of how to enable a tenant and how to create a tenant. I'll then click on the Migrate Tenant button, which will allow us to get to our merge options here in a moment. This gives us a nice overview of exactly what's going to happen. I'll click on the Continue button. I then want to choose our source environment. For us, that's going to be a 7.6 environment, and our target is going to be our 8.3 environment. On the right-hand side, we can see a list of what tenants are available in our 7.6 environment. We'll be choosing which one we want to merge on the next screen. We now have the option to choose migration or merge. In a future video, we'll be walking through the migration process. For this video, I'll check the box next to merge and click on Save and Next. I want to call your attention to the yellow banner. This is telling us it's not going to migrate our users or directories over. It's also making an assumption we've already created our tenant and have all the necessary configurations in place. We're going to be migrating our engineering tenant into our Marvel tenant. I'll then click on the Save and Next button. We're on our summary step. This is just telling us exactly what's about to happen. I'll click on Submit. We've now started the merge process. And what we're doing during this step is establishing our endpoints. I'll click on the View Request Details to figure out where we are in the workflow. Now that our endpoints have been established, I want to head over to our Migration Assistant. I'll open up a new tab and head to our Marvel tenant. I'll then click on the Login button. In our Creating Tenants video, we walked through the process on how to entitle our admin accounts. So for this part, I'll go and log in with my admin account. I'll then click on VRA Migration. I then want to choose Add a Source Instance. We can now see we have our 7.6 environment as our source instance. This is how we'd migrate our blueprints over to our 8x environment. I'll click on the Open button just to show you what that looks like. We can see our status is not ready. If I click on our Engineering Business Group, we can figure out why is it not ready. We can see we have a couple different resource types and their status. If they're not in a ready state, we need to go back to our 7x environment and correct them on that side before continuing with this process. I'll click on Blueprints just as an example. We'll then click on Linux. Underneath the description, we can find out why is this not ready. Once we've made the appropriate changes, I can go back to our Engineering Business Group, click on Update, and see if it's in a ready state. To wrap up this video, we merged two tenants together using our vRealize Suite Lifecycle Manager. I hope you found this video informative, and I'll see you in the next one.